Hello everyone, and welcome to Self-Worth Group. Today we are gonna see why to do what is right and not what is easy. It is so important to do what is right, not what is easy, when you believe in something, even when the rest of the world seems against you. Yes, it takes a lot of courage to be in a situation that requires you to stand alone. But why avoid such a confrontation just to feel safe and never live a full life? Where in life do you take the easy or convenient way? Why don't you do what is right in your heart? What kind of investment are you making in you? And what would you do if you were not afraid? You should keep the last question in mind and use it as your trick for doing the right thing. In life, we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy. But the decision to say yes to a comfort zone and no to getting outside the box affects you more than you can think. It becomes an unconscious and automatic reason to continue behaviors you want to change. But no matter how frightening, you should know that it is always worth it to do the right thing. There is only one problem with doing what is right: it is often not easy. In fact, it can be challenging. And the truth is that countless of times, we avoid doing the right thing because it is uncomfortable or so hard. On top of that, we might get rejected and even hated for it. Yet, that is what makes the difference between being a lion or a sheep. Your choice. Right or easy, but in your everyday life, you are persistently in positions that require you to make choices. Some are nearly automatic while others may need more thought on your part. You can do what is easy first, but then your life will become difficult. However, if you do what is right and hard first, one day your life will get easier. When you think back on your life, there are times that you made easy or convenient choices, which allowed you to be just an ordinary person. But in truth, when you make such decisions, you find afterward that life sucks. You feel empty, alone, and even cynical. And you often end up having regrets or to start all over again. So instead, you should look at the circumstances that you want, and if you cannot find them, create them. Go out there into the world and make it happen. It is what I am doing right now. And always remind yourself that you have greatness within you. Doing what is hard. And yes, doing the right thing is never easy. If it were, all of us would do it, and we would live in a perfect world. Sadly, it is not the case. Therefore, I take my hat off to anyone who tries to do the right thing and attempts to make a difference by doing what is hard. So, do not base your future on where you are now or on your circumstances, but rather understand that it won't stay that way and that one day, it will all come to pass. What is possible for any successful person is also possible for you. It is only a matter of the heart. As a result, these hard but right moments will help you feel victorious in life. It is not easy, but it will show that you encouraged yourself to make decisions to enlarge your comfort zone to a new and more significant level. And these are the moments that provide you with great reward and allow you to feel that you are on the right path. Do what is right. So, how much time do you work on your dreams each day? In the last 90 days, how many books did you read? In the previous year, what new skill or knowledge have you applied to your life? If I ask, it is because if you want to go to where you want to be, you have to do what is right and not what is easy. You have to lay one brick at a time, even when you do not feel like it. As you do it, you might feel like the choice is quite difficult. It may be something which pushes you to reach beyond your current ability and confidence. But you need to feel motivated because it will affect your life and the lives of those you love and care for, often for the better. If you are truthful with yourself, you know you had the experience of doing what is easy at times in life. It takes courage to do what is right and become who you are. But there is nothing greater than knowing what you want and spending the rest of your natural life going after it. Rise above what is easy. So do not be afraid to stand alone and rise above mediocrity and what others think. Listen to your intuition and choose to do what is right. You should never take the easy road, but rather the correct path, no matter how long you have to travel. And never be afraid to do what is right, especially if the well-being of a person or animal is at stake. If you look the other way, you will inflict deep wounds on your soul and live with regrets for the rest of your life. But when you stand up for what you believe in and uphold the truth, you can walk away without remorse, regardless of the outcome. Tips to do what is right, not what is easy. Nothing happens without some struggle, so look beyond instant gratification and see the big picture. Remember that everything you do today affects who you become tomorrow. Here are some tips to do what is right instead of what is easy. Have a traditional to-do list, but also a to-stop list which pinpoints what habit you want to break and then commit to replacing it by doing the right thing. Think about what you would say if you were not afraid. Consider what would make you proud of yourself. It might sound strange at first, but it helps you get over the difficulties you encounter. Choose what type of person you want to be. Learn to say no to the crowd and what is easy. People may still tempt you at times, but stand your ground. Remind yourself that such behaviors are not made by the type of person you want to become. Push yourself to take the first step or take a risk. Instead of overthinking how a situation might play out, be bold and make the first move. Once you do, the wheels are in motion. Often, it is not the smartest who wins, but the most daring. Know why you are doing it. Have a purpose. Realize your why. Why do you want to lose weight? Create a business? Become successful? Then the how will follow. Those are some of the tips that can help if you struggle with inspiration to do what is right instead of what is easy. I cannot promise you that it won't feel uncomfortable or painful. But when looking back, you can be proud you stood up for what you believed in, instead of following the crowd. And that is the all point. Hey, thank you for watching Self-Worth Group, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.